The Tongan government has responded to criticism from King Tupou VI over its operation of troubled Lulutai Airlines. The government airline has been dogged with mechanical issues since its inception under the previous government. The King had questioned finances around the airline and suggested the government shouldn't be operating such a business. The Prime Minister Huakava Meliku Siosi Sovaline says the government would continue to operate Lulutai but would seek a buyer. Don Wiseman spoke with aviation engineer Te Palu, who previously operated Real Tonga Airlines, and asked him if he was interested in linking up with Lulutai.
We need to treat it and look at the safety concerns and the status of safety of air transportation. We also need to look at the economics of the operation and the liability. We need to relook at the focus on the customer needs and what's there to benefit the public air transportations. So I'm in support of any development moving forward to support the decision moving forward in order to achieve what's beneficial for Tonga.
Well, travel to the outer islands is of critical importance for both Tongans and for tourists, isn't it? But it's been highly compromised by issues with the Lulutai planes. And you, in your role as an aircraft engineer, you're very familiar with some of the issues. If the government is looking for a partner, it's talking about continuing to operate Lulutai, but will look for a partner. Could that partner be you? Could you resurrect Real Tonga and join up?
Well, the reality is Real Tonga and Palu Aviation have approached government in many occasions. In fact, way back to beginning of the COVID, we asked for opportunities to go into partnership, combine resources to strengthen the airline service in Tonga moving forward. But I operated Real Tonga for 7 years alone with no support with outside. We didn't have the benefit of, as a government partnership at that time. We had difficulties at that time as well. But at the time, I requested the government at the time to become partnership, but that never happened. So the questions you ask, whether we are interested, it is my interest. Aviation is my passion. In fact, we continue to provide all the aviation services we can. We supporting Air New Zealand, Fiji Airways, Qantas, Virgin Australia with their maintenance. We also try to support Lulutai as well. In fact, I resent another request to current government, to the Prime Minister in particular, and offer our service in partnership. We haven't had any response for that request.
Well, now that the Prime Minister has said publicly that he's looking for partners, you'd expect him perhaps to get back in touch.
I'm hopeful. I wish they will consider our request, but as I said, it has been, we requested in several occasions. So, we do look forward. We welcome a way forward. We have some strength we can contribute to support the air transportation in whatever form suitable and workable for all parties.
The King complained in the speech from the throne at the end of the last parliamentary session that the government shouldn't be involved in running an airline. What's your view on that?
I think it can be difficult at times to regulate and also operate an airline. The reality, if you look at the New Zealand government in particular, very similar to Fiji and Australia, that the airline is operated by independent bodies, separate from the regulators. It's kind of different in Tonga for some time. So somehow the government should be involved. It's good to have government support, but to operate the airline, I don't agree with that.
So there needs to be some degree of independence.
That's correct.